Summer is finally here and I am here for it. We did try year-round schooling 1 or 2 years, I don't know, but we quickly decided that we need that summer break. Like we all thrive off of having that break, clear our heads, do what we want, gives us a chance to assess how the year went, things we want to change for next year, and just have a nice, relaxing break. We are super excited for the summer, but what I don't want to happen is for us to sit on the couch and just lay around and be bums all day, every day. Some days, yes. But for the majority of the summer, I'd like for us to have a productive, great summer. So we're changing things up a little bit this year from what we've done in previous years. And I think that's really just because my kids are getting older, so things are looking different. And I feel like now that I have an 11-year-old, I just feel like that number is really big and really close to 18. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I just feel like he needs to like be doing something with his life, right? Not just be a bum every day. So, we're trying to make sure that we're like fostering good work ethic and good goal setting and just having that drive in them so that they can succeed in life when it's time to fly the coop, right? So I feel like summer is not immune to that completely. Obviously, we want to like chill, but not just be complete bums the whole summer. I feel like it's harder to get back in the groove of your routine for school when you've just been bums for 3 months, just speaking from experience. So we're trying to like change things up this summer. So let me know what you think of these ideas. Let me know what you're planning to do this summer. I feel like every year I'm just sort of like just figuring things out. I'm sure you feel the same way. So hopefully you can take some bits and parts of what I'm going to share with you today and it can help your family thrive this summer. The first thing that I had on my mind for what I wanted to make sure we got done this summer was some amount of learning. Like I didn't want to just take a full 3 months totally off. And of course, we learn through all kinds of different ways, right? It doesn't have to be in a workbook that we're learning stuff, but I wanted to think about problem points from the year before and what are some things that my kids need help with, practice with, before we move into the next school year. And for my rising 4th grader and rising 2nd grader, they could really use some math fact practice. My 8-year-old, she kind of hit a wall with multi-digit multiplication this year. We are going to really work on this summer. So I've found some different games online that can hopefully make it a little bit more fun. And then I was thinking for my 11-year-old that it would be really good for him to continue writing throughout the summer. 1, for handwriting practice alone, and then 2, just to have those creative juices flowing and remembering the things he's learned from this previous school year of how to structure a paragraph and how to write in these different styles. So, and then with my youngest guy, he is 4. We really love the Hooked on Phonics app. So he is in the pre-reader world right now. So he will just kind of play with that here and there, just whenever he wants to. So what I want to have them do is spend 20 minutes every weekday, either coloring, writing, crafting, learning something, or doing some math fact practice. Just 20 minutes. The second thing that I wanted us to do for our summer was some goal setting. So I sat down with the kids last week, gave them all a piece of paper that said summer goals at the top. And we talked about some different things that they might want to try, that they might want to get better at, like practicing something, and things they might want to learn how to do. So we sat around and kind of, talked about some different ideas, and they were definitely really not taking it seriously at first and just saying the silliest things. But we got a few good answers written down. It's certainly not like goal setting as an adult. But these are also like practices that I want them to get used to doing. That we are people who want to set goals and want to reach them. We don't want to just fart around. Like we want to be productive with our time. So I think that just the exercise of doing it is probably good practice. As they get older, they'll start to take it more seriously, take more ownership of it, and that will produce good things in them. So Theo said he wanted to get better at Minecraft. That's my 4-year-old. It's like, okay, that's great. you can do that. Of course, then they're all like writing that down. Oh, me too. Like, I got to spend time on Minecraft. I got to get better at it. Anyways, so the other reason I had them do that is to take that piece of paper, keep it in their room somewhere they can see it, and then during days where they have nothing to do and might be tempted to come to me and say that they're bored, go check your list. What's something that you want to work on this summer? What's something you want to learn or try? Or, that list is for that purpose. The third thing that I wanted to do for this summer was change up their chores list and add a list for my 4-year-old. So he's been helping me like get the hampers in the morning for the laundry and a few little cleanup things here and there, but he doesn't have a set chores list yet. And actually he really wants one. So I was like, absolutely, let's do that. I think I've been making my other kids' chores list at like age 5, but he's into it. So he got his own list. He got his wish. We'll see how he likes it when he gets into it. One really cool thing that we want to do this summer is help them learn how to cook a meal, my 11 and 8-year-old, together without me or my husband's help. So once a week this summer, we are going to be working on a recipe with them, something that they could then manage on their own. I just want to help them become capable humans that can cook for themselves when they leave this house. And I'm also pretty excited to have like a night off from cooking each week. Hey-o, pretty excited about that. And a goal for myself this summer is to try new recipes. Now that we have days that are not filled up so much, I want to find new and healthier recipes, things that I maybe would have felt too rushed to accomplish during the school year. Like, okay, this is the time. Let's get some new recipes to add to our menu because we tend to eat the same things over and over and over. Let me know if you have a favorite recipe that you're just dying to share. Please share it in the comments below. I'm all ears. Once I had done those 3 things, I was ready for number 4, which was to develop a routine for our weekdays this summer. Now, let me put this caveat out there. Like, if we have an opportunity to go hang out with friends or go to the beach or go do this, if we just want to go do something or even just sit at the pool like a crazy long amount of time, we're going to do that. Like, this routine that I've made is not like set in stone. We have to do it. It's just a way to keep us from being lazy bums on the typical day that we're just kind of hanging around the house. That's really what it's for. And I explain that to my kids too. Like, guys, these are things that I want y'all to get done, but we're going to have a super fun summer and our days are not always going to look like this. Okay. So I got on Canva and made a routine for them. They each got one of these, and I love my laminator. I feel like a big dork right now, but I love my laminator. So I laminated them, and they have check boxes, and they each get a dry erase marker, and this is going to hang out in their bedrooms, and they can check these off as they go throughout the day. Yes, I feel like this is really micromanagey, but when you have so many kids and they're always asking like, can I watch TV? Can I play the iPad? Can I do this? It just helps so much to have a routine put in place rather than, well, did you do this and this yet? Like, let's check your routine. Did you do those things? And this kind of helps them to self-manage their day. Is kind of how I feel about it. So I did put a link below to the Canva template so that you can go and grab this and you can tweak it however fits your day best, or you could just go right into Canva and download this as it is and print it out. And if you don't have a laminator, you can put it in a sheet protector and use it like that. Now, this is all subject to change. We're going to try this. We're going to see how it goes. What I am thinking I would like our schedule to look like is I would like to be able to get up and do my workout in the morning before we start our day. But I got to tell you, I am not like a 6:30 a.m. wake up and certainly not 6:30 a.m. workout kind of person, at least not yet. I know I can train myself to do it. My husband does it and I stay in the bed. One day I will get there, but today's not that day. So basically, I would like them to stay in their rooms until 9. They are usually sleeping in until 8 anyway, so this is not like a crazy long time, and they're not like banging on the doors to eat breakfast by any means. If on days that they're allowed to play their iPad in the morning, which is Saturday and Sunday, they would just play forever and they could eat breakfast at noon. So don't worry, they're fine. I just want them to make their bed, do a 15-minute workout, which they can do whatever they want. We've done some little Bobo PE workouts like on the TV, so they have an idea of some different moves that they can do. And then they can just have free time, just hang out in their bedroom. And then the blue section here is from 9 to 12. And so I want them to brush their teeth, come out and do their morning chore, which in the morning, all they have to do is they each get a section of the dishwasher to unload. And then after breakfast, I want them to have an hour of outside playtime. And this, I feel like, is one of the main reasons I wanted to make this, because they get kind of wimpy in the summer and they're like, it's hot. And I know it's hot, but we have like woods that they can walk through that are shaded. It's fine. There's a playground out there that they can get in and it's shaded, so they're fine. And then after that is when they can come in, cool off, get a snack if they want. And that's when we're going to do our 20 minutes, like I mentioned earlier, of either coloring, writing, crafting, learning, or like math fact practice. And then they can just have free time until lunch. And then our afternoon time here after lunch is the pink section. And they've got their afternoon chores, which are all listed out on the fridge. And then they've got to fold their laundry, which we do laundry every single day. And then I give each kid their basket of their own clothes. They need to just tidy up their bedroom, like just pick up some stuff off the floor. Let's not leave it a pigsty. And then they can have their hour of iPad time, which is like, oh, they love, right? It's very precious time. And sometimes I do extend that a little bit, and then I want them to go back outside for another 30 minutes. I'm hoping they'll stay out there longer, but I understand if it's really hot, that's fine, you can come back in. But normally they'll go and see if there's a neighborhood friend that can play, and they'll usually play outside. Unless it really is too hot, then they'll come in. And they can just have free time until dinner time. This is really the first time we've printed out a routine. So I'll let you know how it goes at the end of the summer. I also made this sheet in Canva, which I'll also link below, which says, what should I do? So again, to combat any kind of boredom that they might have, consult the list. There's so many things that you could do. And I really don't want to hear you say that you're bored. So I put on here, ask friends to play, read, write a story, write a card to a family member or friend, ride your bike, ask what you can help mommy with. Draw on driveway with chalk, build a fort, play a board game, play hide and seek, make a craft, or work on your summer goals. So this is going to hang up in our kitchen. Really, all of these things are to make my life as mom easier. So hopefully these things will just help our days run smoother, help us to be on the same page about what I expect from them, and they kind of know what the day-to-day sort of looks like. I think we all just do better on a routine. Let me know if you have any other big family summertime tips. Let me know if you're going on any trips this summer. Would love to hear about that. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. That is such a great way to support this channel. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below if you want to hear more about life as a mom of 6, systems we use, how we homeschool, our different resources, and all that good stuff. I'd love to have you join us here every week. I think you'd really enjoy this video next, so go and check that out.